Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Stephen Barry. Welcome back to Insulin IQ video vignette. I am really excited today to have with us Shelby Johnson. She is the head trainer at Elevate Fitness and Rehab, and she looks and acts the part of being healthy and well, and it's just a delight to have you here.
Thank you.
Tell me what your role is here at Elevate Fitness and Rehab.
So I run basically our training program here. I'm head over our classes. Our classes are primarily weightlifting based with a little bit of cardio, and then I also meet with nutrition clients as well.
Wonderful. To
keep my hand in there.
Wonderful, that's great. Tell me where you got your education and what your degree's in.
So I graduated from BYU.
That's Brigham Young University.
Yes, Brigham Young University with a degree in exercise and wellness. And I also have a personal training certificate through NASM, the National Academy of Sports Medicine.
Yeah, very few people actually work in the area that they studied and graduated in.
Yes,
Good for you.
I feel lucky too.
Good for you, that's great.
Yeah.
Tell me what you feel the role is in being active and being physically fit in overall wellness. That's a big question.
Yeah, it is a big question. And there are so many ways to be active. And I'm such a proponent of any sort of activity is beneficial. Now, there's some sorts that are more beneficial than others, such as, weightlifting and building muscle and the role that plays on our insulin sensitivity, the more muscle mass we have. And a lot of people don't understand that the growth in muscle actually decreases our insulin resistance and makes us more sensitive to insulin because we burn more glycogen while we are working out.
With these video series we're discussing all about insulin, how insulin plays an important part in our bodies, and how nutrition has affected throughout the years, how our diet of high carbs and low fat has affected this epidemic of insulin resistance. And what I'm hearing you say is, as we are trying through Insulin IQ to educate people on how to reduce their insulin response and being less insulin resistant, that exercise actually plays a role in that.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
So again, going back to the more muscle mass you have, or the more movement you do in general, requires us to use the glycogen in our body. That's the sugar storages in our body. It requires to use that for energy. And so after a workout, we actually have decreased, even in that hour, any bout of exercise within that hour has already decreased our blood sugars.
Wow.
Just by an hour of exercise.
So help me understand a problem that I face very often with patients of mine. Oftentimes people come in, and rightly so, very focused on losing weight. And as they talk about losing weight, which I try and steer them away from, because that's not necessarily a measure of health, is what you weigh. Tell me what you would say to them with this connection that I try and uncouple from them. They talk about losing weight and exercise. I need to exercise more so that I can lose weight. I hear that over and over and over again. Tell me what could be wrong with that thinking process, and how that may be self-defeating, focusing on exercise as a means to lose weight.
Yeah, absolutely. So we get that a lot in here. A lot of people who come in wanting to lose weight, and so they're like, I'm gonna be dedicated to working out 5 times a week. I want to lose weight. And that's absolutely the first thing I kind of shut down with clients is, no, the exercise is actually not going to help necessarily with weight loss. There's a lot of other great aspects exercise plays in our health, but as far as weight loss goes, it is all nutrition based for the actual weight loss. Now, long-term exercise helps with building muscle, which over time decreases our insulin resistance, as well as burning more calories. Not that I want to bring up calories.
It improves our metabolic rate.
Yeah, exactly. It increases our basal metabolic rate daily when we have more muscle. But to come in and do a workout and then go home and eat whatever you want, it's not going to outdo it. It doesn't do it. Yeah, exactly. You can't out-train what you eat at home.
Right. I notice that when I exercise that I feel better, especially when I'm very consistent with it. Tell me some of the benefits that people can expect if they make exercise a regular part of their activity as far as looking for health and being healthy. How many days a week should they do this? What kinds of things should they be looking to do? Because some people can really do the traditional go to the gym and pump iron. Other people may not feel comfortable there, or may would rather go to the park and do something. How many days a week, how much time should someone spend doing this, and what would the benefits that they should be seeking over this, other than insulin resistance, improving insulin resistance?
So exercise, there's tons of aspects of health. There's your physical health, your mental health, spiritual health, behavioral, social, all those things. And exercise can play a role in each of those. So we all know that exercise helps with our physical health. But what a lot of people don't understand is that exercise actually can help reduce depression and anxiety. So it helps with our mental health as well. As far as our social health, I know coming into here we have great classes. We have one specifically for insulin IQ. It's called our IQ Fit class. It's great for people who are beginning exercise, don't quite know when to start. It's great for their social health because they come in and meet other people at their same level.
Yeah, who are trying to discover health and trying to
understand how to exercise. And then the last thing it really, I believe, helps with is decrease stress, big time. And when we decrease our stress, we actually become more insulin sensitive as well with that stress reduction.
That's great. I'm excited that you understand, as I have understood, that people don't need to get discouraged if they get back on the scale after a workout and their weight isn't changing. I get frustrated when my patients quit exercising because they're not losing weight.
They're not losing weight, exactly. Exercise is a long-time habit that you just have to, we all know habits take a long time to build, and so after one workout, you can't just give up because you didn't lose weight. And really, most of my clients, some of them put weight on while they begin lifting and exercising.
Why would that be? I've had, especially my female patients will come in and say, I worked out for 3 months straight and I gained 5 pounds.
So if you're new to working out, which maybe a lot of these female clients are, our bodies put on muscle mass very quickly as we begin to work out. And so it's very common, especially for women who are new to lifting, to easily put on 5 pounds of muscle within the first 3 months.
So if you're looking at weight, which again, I try and encourage my patients never to confuse exercise and weight loss, but if you're looking at why this scale would read more, which weighs more, muscle or fat for the same size of mass?
Surface area.
Yeah, for the same surface. Which one weighs more?
So say we're looking at fat that's that big and muscle that is that same size. That muscle is going to weigh more because it's more dense. Fat is fluffy, takes up more surface area. If you were to take a pound of fat and a pound of muscle, that pound of fat would be almost twice the size of that pound of muscle. So a female that weighs 160, if you take two females that weigh 160, one could be 20% body fat and the other could be 40% body fat. And their body, the way they look, is night and day different, though they weigh the exact same.
Which is why weight is not a good measure of health.
Get those home scales away.
Stop weighing yourself.
Stop weighing yourself.
It doesn't matter.
Unless you have a body composition scale that shows you
your body fat.
Your body fat percentage.
Right.
That's important. But the weight, the number on the scale, it's nothing. Shows us nothing.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with us and your expertise. If you have any more questions, we will include with this video all the information you need to get to know Shelby better and to get the benefits of exercise. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. And I just wanted to mention that we do have Insulin IQ classes I had mentioned earlier. The first one is free for anybody to try. And it's either ran by myself or I have a co-trainer, Steven, and they are such great classes. People love them, and they're 3 days a week.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem.